Airlock open. There are two SCU cargo boxes stored in the cargo bay. Some of them have weapons and ammo. Others of them have, about 15 million worth of med gel. Yep, cruise logs.
Heavy fighters are considered the worst ship class for dogfights in Star Citizen, especially for PvP. They are only seen as too big, too slow, and too sluggish. And that's exactly why most people lose with them. Because heavy fighters aren't bad, they are just flown wrong. Yes, against the top 5 to 10% of the best dogfighters in the world, light fighters will almost always dominate in a pure 1v1 situation. That's reality, not a myth. But that's not what this video is about. In this video, I will show you how a heavy fighter is actually meant to be flown, why it can be extremely strong in PvP, and how to use its strengths and balance out its weaknesses without imploding against light fighters or any other dogfight vessel. And at the end, I'll give you the single most important tip, one that ties everything in this video together, but something important up front. I assume that you already understand the basic flight mechanics, like strafing, what an orbit is, a merge, and all those things. Boost management, and just in general basic spaceship movement. If you do not understand these things and you would like to see a guide on the basics of spaceship combat flying, let me know in the comments down below. It is also extremely helpful to learn combat in a light fighter first, to really hone in the flying basics, and so you can better judge their strengths and weaknesses and those of the pilots who are flying them. This helps you a lot when flying a heavy fighter, but it is not required. First, the core understanding of a heavy fighter. Heavy fighters are heavy, sluggish, large, and slow. That is true. But they have extremely high damage, extremely high HP, and are very forgiving against bad players, but brutally unforgiving against good ones. A heavy fighter is not a classic light fighter dogfight vessel. It is a control and trade ship, not cargo trading, but HP trading. The biggest mistake most players do is that they either don't understand the basics of combat in general, or that they are flying a heavy fighter like a medium or light fighter. As a heavy fighter, we have three core principles that we need to understand and master first to be able to fly our craft to its maximum strength. A heavy fighter lives and dies by good distance control, a great understanding and implementation of speed control, and smart boost management. If one of these collapses in a fight, you die. Let's approach a fight in a heavy fighter against a light fighter first. You can imagine that scenario a bit like a bullfight. You are the person with the red cloth dodging the bull and letting it charge into empty space, if you do everything correctly, that is. So how do you approach a fight? Well, first you have the initial merge, where
Oh, if you like
do
that, you should go
this
check the
barrel
armory here in a
roll
second.
shown right here. For that you need to be in decoupled mode, something I would advise you to always be in when flying a heavy fighter. So how do we actually do the barrel roll? Well, first we need to see the delta, that is this blue little thing, which is the indicator that shows you in which direction your ship is moving. So we need to forward strafe a little bit and then position that delta by side strafing until this delta is roughly where the chat box is at. After that we roll to the right and then we keep holding up strafe, so the delta is always round about where the chat box message symbol is. Alright, but how do we change directions in that barrel roll? Well, you can gently tap the side strafe to the left or right to change directions of the barrel roll. And if you want to go faster, you just gently tap forward strafe, and if you want to go slower, you gently tap backward strafe. And you can also use the nose to help position the delta where the chat box is if you notice that your strafes aren't enough, or if you're changing direction really hard. Then you can also use the ship's nose to help a little bit with the barrel roll. You can also implement this while you are in combat. It's not only something you can use while engaged against any fighter. You always want to maintain a distance from 150 to 450 meters roundabout. But why? If an enemy is even closer, you lose the rate fight, or you just get out-turned and you can't even do damage. If the enemy is too far away, you just get kited to death because you will not hit any shot, while you get shredded because of your large physical size. Use the distance indicator under the enemy's ship. Over time, you don't really need that anymore because distance control becomes intuitive. But not only when you do the barrel roll you want to be between 90 and 150 meters per second, but in almost all combat scenarios. But there is one specific situation where you intentionally go faster, but we'll get to that later in the video. And
that is
honestly,
correct.
if your enemy stays in that exact distance and doesn't really dodge anything, you already won the fight basically. But what if the enemy comes too close? The upcoming strategy mostly applies when fighting against light fighters and some very good medium fighter pilots. But it is also a useful move in general. When the enemy pushes very close, the goal is not to dodge shots. For that you have your HP to trade in. The goal is to force distance to get at least in your preferred distance range of 200 to 450 meters. The core idea is that you push the pip away from the enemy ship. This creates distance. So moving the pip away from the enemy ship is called an extension. You can do that through a variety of different strafes. But why do we want to create an extension? Well, most light fighter pilots, or also medium fighter pilots, try to push as close as possible so they can make the best use of their nimbleness. We try to deny that. So when the pip is in a neutral position like that, it is directly over the ship. If you now move forward, for example, we just close the distance. You always close the distance to a target if the pip is inside the box that is around the light fighter. So if the pip is just a little bit above the ship and you press forward, you're still closing distance to the ship. As soon as the pip moves outside of the box, like this, and we press forward, now we are still creating distance because the pip is not inside the box around the enemy ship. So you can also create extensions when the pip is outside of this box and you just forward strafe. This can be risky though, because if the light fighter pilot neutralizes the pip again, so it is again in that box, and you press forward, the distance closes very quickly. So what we try to do most of the time is to extend the pip while doing side strafes or up and down strafe. So how do you do that? If the pip is on the right side of the ship, you do a left strafe to create distance. If the pip is on the left side of the ship, you now need to do a right strafe. If it's above the enemy ship, you need to down strafe to create distance. And if it is below the enemy ship, we need to up strafe to create distance. At first, you will tend to speed wall yourself, which means that you get to your maximum speed to one side. We don't want to use that in most cases, because if you are too fast in a certain direction, changing it will be very hard, which makes it a lot easier for the enemy pilot to close the distance. So what we try to do is that when we notice we are going too fast, that we either just try to counter that with some forward strafing,
to the ASOC
but
vehicle
also with
retrieval
other
system.
strafe directions. So for example, if I up strafe here, I can do a little bit of forward strafe to hold my speed or to lower my speed. I can also do a little bit of down strafe, but I can also switch to a side strafe, and so on and so forth.
Your insurance
Right
claim
now
has
this
been
target
sent.
isn't moving, which is why we tend to
insurance
speed
claim
wall
has
a
been
bit
sent.
harder than when it was moving, because we are changing directions more frequently when the target is moving. This whole concept gets a lot harder when the enemy target is also moving, because you need to react to the movements of the enemy ship. So the knowledge of which strafe you need to input at which time comes with practice. But the general direction is up and side. You don't want to do that at the same time. You don't want to go up and left at the same time. You're very slow because of that. You want to input an up strafe because we have to couple. It holds this angle, and then we want to do a side strafe, and in between we tap just the key lines to manage our direction and also our speed. This just takes some practice, takes some
It's
time. For
pistols,
some ships, you
but
don't want to use
multi-tools
the
will
up
fit
strafe,
there,
you want
yeah.
to actually use the down strafe with the side strafe and the other inputs. This is ship dependent. For the F8, you want to use the up strafe because it is a lot stronger than the down strafe. You can practice that with a stationary ship that you just spawn an arena commander like I'm doing right now. Or you practice that while already fighting some NPCs in the PU for some NPC PU missions. Or you are hardcore and you just go into arena commander PvP or PU PvP and practice it there. Arena Commander is a bit better than the PU, because there you most likely meet light fighter or medium fighter pilots and also some heavy fighters. So that is something where you could practice it, but which is very unforgiving and can be frustrating very quickly. You can also manipulate that a bit with the roll, but that comes over time and practice when you learn this move, which is called an extension. It is also important to know that when someone is very close, your boost is almost permanently active to create the most distance you can get. If you have short windows where the enemy is very far away or at a distance that you prefer, try to use them to regenerate boost. The feel for when the right time is
I'm
to
starting
regenerate
not
boost
to.
also comes with practice, so just keep trying. In addition to that, most heavy fighters have a secret weapon they can pull out against targets that are either extremely close or very nimble, for example ships that constantly barrel roll or twitch around like an arrow or a gladius, breaking your aim tracking. You can use the gimbal mode. Yes, PvP veterans might either have a stroke right now or fall into deep despair, but hold on for a second. New players should not start by using gimbal mode. Why? Because new players need to learn the fundamentals first. Proper ship control, proper ship positioning, and getting their nose on target in time. This is the fundament for PvP combat in general and should not be skipped. Gimbals are not a replacement for skill. If you use them for that, you're doing something wrong. They are a tool best used on heavy fighters and other large ships, not on light fighters and medium fighters, with one exception. However, once a player's skill has solidified and the fundamentals are fully internalized, gimbal mode can become very, very powerful when used at the right moment. At that point, gimbals are extremely effective against very nimble targets, small ships, especially in teamfights, but also in 1v1s and in close range engagements. You can
Just checking to make sure I didn't miss
gimbal
any
usage
weapons
with
drops.
a
I don't think I
speed wall,
did.
something you don't actually want to do in any other fighter, to turn defense into offensive pressure. This is one of the rare moments where we intentionally speedwall ourselves in a fight. When someone is glued to an unfavorable position towards you at close range, use a hard side strafe to speedwall yourself and try to break the turnbuckle while actively putting rounds on the enemy target with the gimbal mode. If you layer in a barrel roll during the maneuver, you will force incoming fire to spread across your
The
whole
place
base.
is now fully
That
stocked.
consistently work against top-tier pilots. But do not worry, we have got something reserved for them as well. More on that in a moment. One very important note. Gimbals are only worth using if you aim with a mouse. Without mouse aiming, gimbal mode simply isn't effective. So
Welcome
if you
to
fly
the
double
ASOC
stick,
vehicle
either
retrieval
switch to a
system.
mouse, it's the best choice for aiming, or you cannot do specific maneuvers that require the gimbal mode. But there's also an alternative, which is very good against very good players. And that is something you don't want to do with a light fighter, and that is jousting. If your opponent is a very skilled light fighter pilot and perfectly counters your speed wall bait and gimbal usage, you can use the joust. When an opponent comes towards you, you only want to initiate the joust at between 100 to 200 meters, not earlier. Otherwise, you give your opponent too much time to react. Boost straight at the enemy, and for 1 to 4 seconds, you just neutralize the pip and apply as much damage as you can during the pass. Then after you pass the enemy, hold your ship in a straight line for as much time as you think is needed. You can use your radar to see how far your opponent is away from you. Only then you are allowed to not hold boost anymore and turn around the ship. But this move comes with a risk. If you miss time the joust, you are dead. If your opponent anticipates your joust, he just instantly flies behind you and you're dead. So use it with caution and use it at the last very second and then just boost the fuck away. It is a tool, not a standard move. But what do you do against medium fighters? You need to understand enemy medium fighters first, and also their individual strengths and playstyles. For example, the Saber and other medium fighters try to fight you with either distance control, so they can use their small frontal size, especially the Saber, to its advantage. So push close to them and brawl if they do so. If they are pushing close to outrate you, so they are more nimble than you, you need to keep your distance a bit similar as if you would fight a light fighter. The Hornet, on other hand, is an exception. It wants to get close for its high sustained and burst damage. A damage trade against the Hornet, if your hull is nearly at full HP, is something you can do. If your hull is already damaged and the enemy pilot is a Hornet pilot, do not just crawl and raw tank the damage. There are also some heavy fighters who do less damage than the Hornet, and they
We
just
are
lose the
definitely
train
getting
flat out,
closer.
especially if the Hornet has very, very strong weapons like Shredders, Revenant Gatlings, something like that. Rather, try to fly as nimble
That metal
as you
farming is
can
going to be
while also
absolutely a
using the
pain.
gimbal mode when necessary. Your goal in general
Hot
is
board
to
5
trade
is going to be a bit of a
massive
pain.
HP pool efficiently and
ASD secure drive
constantly
shouldn't be
utilize
so bad,
pip
though.
to make as much damage as you can, except for the Hornet. That means keeping your pip directly on the enemy ship, so the pip and the target, the enemy, overlap at all times or as often as you can do it against very skilled medium fighter pilots. You can also switch to gimbal mode, or if you face a good Hornet, when they either push too close in or when you want to use a gimbal bait. More on that a little bit later. But what do you do against other heavy fighters? Fights against other heavy fighters are highly dependent on the specific ship you are using and the ship you are facing. The first thing, exploit.
I mean,
dead
5 and
zones.
6
If
I
your
know
ship
pretty well. I
is
used to live
more
at Ruin
maneuverable
as my main
or
station,
you
but
notice that you are a lot better
the
in
others,
heavy
I
fighters
do
than
not know that
enemies,
well.
Try to push in close and get more nose on time than your opponent. That means creating a favorable orbit so you can hit the enemy while it cannot hit you. If you notice that this move is happening to you, don't downstrafe, don't upstrafe. You need to backstrafe. Always backstrafe to break an orbit that doesn't favor you, to get your nose onto the target. In smaller heavy fighters like the Hurricane, you can play at medium range to leverage your small size, especially with a gunner. With a gunner, you can even exploit the dead zone further because the Hurricane is the most heavy fighter there is. In general, focus on distributing incoming damage across your hull to stay in the fight longer. To do that, you use your left and right strafe, but also your roll. This is especially important in the Guardian ships, because by rolling correctly in a fight, you distribute all the damage on the different struts to max out your HP pool. But you can also gimbal bait. But what is the gimbal bait actually? Gimbal bait is a tactic where you intentionally allow an enemy ship to push into what looks like a favorable position against you. If you were flying fixed weapons only, you wouldn't be able to land hits at that range and position, and you would likely lose the fight. So this tactic is only viable in heavy fighters like the Guardian MX, the Scorpios with the right weapons loadout, and partially the F8C. It can also work on the Stinger, but the Stinger is rather a weak ship, which I generally don't recommend flying right now. However, by activating gimbal mode with one of these ships in that situation, at the very last moment, just before the enemy gets too close and feels like he has the favorable position, you effectively extend your usable weapon tracking range with the gimbal. This often catches the opponent off guard, because what appeared to be a winning position for them suddenly turns against them. But note, this is a high-risk maneuver against good and skilled pilots. Skilled light fighter pilots especially can sometimes push through the initial damage, close the distance even further, and still win the engagement. So watch out for that. Only use gimbal bait when you are confident that you can either secure the kill or re-establish enough distance immediately after you use the gimbal bait. In addition to that, you can use this maneuver if people push too close to you, even if you did not bait them into that position, to have more weapon on target time and damage. This strategy is also very effective against other heavy fighter pilots that do not use gimbals at all. Punish those heretics at all costs. So now you know how fast you need to be, how you can outplay any fighter, But how the fuck do you survive in a heavy fighter? Well, movement is mandatory.
Yeah,
Many
VR
heavy
makes
fighter
this game
pilots
a
make
whole
another
different
fatal
thing.
mistake. They think, I'm techy, I don't need to move, I'm just spongy. Wrong. Yes, you don't dodge many shots just by moving your ship around, but you spread incoming damage across your entire HP pool, which results in a much longer life. For that, use side strafes, upstrafes, and rolls with a solid speed control, because in a fight in general, you don't want to be faster than 90 to 150 meters per second, or you can't change directions fast enough to do anything at all. So movement equals longer survival. Longer survival equals more possible traits. But in addition to all of that, there are also 3 other things that you need to know so you are as efficient as you can be in a heavy fighter. The first thing is the move of catching people. Catching means the following situation. The enemy ship pushes you. You do not extend the pip, you do not dodge. You consciously trade HP for damage by matching their vector. Instead of staring at the pip, you focus on the enemy ship itself. Something you should actually learn for all ships. Don't be pip focused. Also keep the ship's movement in mind and watch it. So in this situation, ask yourself, where is the ship moving right now? Where does it possibly want to stop its push so it can turn on me? You pre-aim and pre-move slightly into that space and catch the opponent mid-push. Once the ship slows down and contact happens, try to neutralize the pip again to maximize damage output. Only use this if the enemy dies after you catch the foe, or if you can maintain a distance that is favorable to you immediately afterwards. Otherwise, this is a suicide maneuver. Something that is similar to that is brawling. Brawling means that you intentionally
Welcome
pull the
to
pip
the
onto
ASOC
the
vehicle
enemy ship
retrieval system.
and hold it there briefly. When doing so, the distance between
Your
you
vehicle has been
and
delivered.
the foe collapses extremely fast. So the enemy will get to you very close very quick. You do that to be able to pump out the maximum amount of damage that you are capable, while also hitting 90% of everything you just thrown out at the foe. Rolling can be used as a flexible tool inside fights, not only on merge, and knowing when to use it is difficult at first, but with practice you will develop a feel for it, and when it is a good choice and when you just kill yourself with it. A rule of thumb: brawl only if the enemy is not flying very well, or isn't very nimble and does not have more damage than you, that you are confident in the maneuver and you will secure the kill by doing so, or when you are able to maintain a distance that is favorable to you. And something that is true for everything, but especially when brawling. Watch your distance. When brawling, the distance to your opponent collapses very quickly, especially when fighting against good pilots, due to the pip neutralization. Always be aware of your speed and the enemy's speed and the remaining distance to the enemy. If you let your opponent get too close to you, you're fucking dead every time. But as promised, the most important tip for flying a heavy fighter well, and that is learning to read your opponents. But what does that mean? A heavy fighter lives and dies by combat knowledge, more than any other fighter, especially against good players. Heavy fighters don't require as fast and as cool and fancy reaction times as light fighters or even some medium fighters do, but they require a very deep knowledge about combat itself. But why? Because if you make one single mistake in a heavy fighter against a skilled opponent, you often cannot recover the way you could in a light or medium fighter. And because if you get a move just right and you hit the sweet spot, you can smoke people in seconds. That's why you need to understand how good your opponent is you are facing before the fight even truly starts. By reading an opponent, I mean recognizing their skill level and playstyle from their merch, their approach in combat, that can also be in a team fight. How do they dodge shots? Do they use chavs? How many chavs do they use? Do they understand the principles of team fight and how they initiate a fight and how they handle being outnumbered? If you read those things correctly, you'll know which tool to use from the ones I have told you about today and when. This skill comes from flying heavy fighters, but also from actively practicing light and medium fighter. If you understand what a light or medium fighter is trying to do against a heavy fighter, or what their general role in a team fight combat scenario is and what they want to achieve, you will immediately know which technique from this video gives you the highest chance of winning. If you want to see a heavy fighter guide that focuses on the team fighting side of a heavy fighter, or if you want to see a dedicated medium fighter guide in the future, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to learn light fighters, I highly recommend the YouTube channel from Jonathan Winters. He is super cracked in light fighters. He has an amazing Discord which is called Grimhex, where light fighter pilots just bash it out every day. So if you want to learn light fighters, I highly recommend it. You'll find all the links to that in the video description below.
Hello and welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm Loudguns and in this guide we're going to dive into the world of space trucking.
The world of space trucking.
What was that? I didn't get that.
Someone said the world of space trucking, so I said world of space trucking.
I know what this says.
What are you doing?
I am currently in command of the address.
Space trucking.
Engines online. Launch complete. Systems off. Systems off.
God damn it, I forgot the mining tools.
Oh, you're in Hathor again.
Yeah. But I can only mine the big rocks and that's it. I'll try and see if there is any pure Karenite. Is this Karenite? No, this is drip.
Yeah, I was gonna try and do a battery run before I went to Nick's, but the other day when I was in there though, I was testing kind of like overloading the rocks just to see like what happens. And like if you keep the beam like on high power and like max it out, you can overload like all those small rocks, like the well, like one of the rock types, they hold the charge really well and they explode pretty easily, and the other one you have to like wait a little bit longer. But you can overload like 4 or 5 of those rocks, they blow up. If you get far away enough from it, it won't actually deal damage to you, and it leaves like, you know, 1 rock or something in there, but those respawn so consistently it's not really a big deal. But you clear the whole cave out real quick and then the Karenite starts spawning in really fast. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that might be good thing. Actually.
I'm all about high intensity mining, is what I call it. I take as much risk as possible when I do shit, and it speeds up the process, but it's a thing.
might have a mining tool on my ship.
Shields are on.
God damn it, I'm dumb.
Shields are off.
You are all clear.
Stupid idiot. Mining small keranite with the Geo.
Oh,
It is working. No, it's working.
I use the Geo on everything in there, but if you're in big, bulky armor, sometimes you can't see the fucking charge.
You just need to make a distance. That is possible.
Y'all on Daymar, I guess.
This one overloaded too much. No, I'm actually on Aberdeen. Why am I not? Oh yeah, I'm getting hot.
I was gonna try
Working.
using this MPUV tractor to grab some batteries if there was any storing for later.
I got some already around 6.
Yeah.
3 in Seraphim, 3 in Evers.
I'm just trying to make a route that I can kind of do stuff with. I need to go to Nix and farm some armor, but I can hit like a Hathor side, grab the battery, launch the laser, whatever, maybe hit it for a second. Like do a Onyx side and grab ammo and supplies.
Bottom drive is now on.
You know what the people do? I realized I was fighting one guy, he was in Geo. I start shooting him, he jumps straight to the wall, face the wall as close as he can and exit the Geo. That way he goes through the wall and starts falling through the ground, I guess.
Oh.
Eventually he's out of combat maybe and he can log out.
Yeah.
Or he just denies you the loot. I'll try it anyway if I get attacked as well. Just to see how it works.
I mean, it makes sense because the other day when those guys were in that cave and they disappeared, all the geos were like right up against the walls.
$66 on the shard, 12 on the server.
Oh shit, I'm overheating.
If you're in regular armor, you like, I don't know, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something. One of those zoo suits usually works alright on Aberdeen, but you can still overheat sometimes.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields off. Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
They see Keronite in the external storage on the ship. If they scan.
Shields are on. Shields are off. Quantum drive is now off.
That's the filter.
Shields are on. Shields
I
are
actually
off.
don't think I have enough
Quantum
vehicles
drive
yet
is
to
now off.
make my line. Would be good to use that though for this, because that site really isn't that far from Glesher.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Kilometers.
weapons system is off. Shields are off. Shields are on.
Systems activating. Systems on. Launch complete.
God damn it. Fuck. It was so stable, staying in flight like on the middle and just jumps all of a sudden for no reason. And even though it only touches the red, even if it's just a tiny little bit, you die. Fucking hell. Mega retarded.
I'm flying over there in an MPUV, so I'll be there in a minute if we have any vibes.
I got Star Lancer tech, but thank you. You may join. I mean, feel free to join. There is 13 people around.
I was gonna see if I could grab a battery or not with this thing.
Yeah, you can use the tech as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to plan out.
Which ship?
Is your tack the one that's currently breakdancing by the hole?
Not that one. That one got hit by a laser, but another one.
Going old school helicopter ride.
Oh my god, what are those? Ballistics? Turret?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not mine. package is good. Stub. Med pen. And now it is 92%. Now let's hit it one more time. There. Like new.
Good hat night out, yep. See, I'm very much into the don't show your hand unless you have to kind of gameplay. So it's like this MPUV gets down to like a 1K signature or some shit.
Oh. Yeah, that's amazing.
See that Polaris apparently over there, the EM and stuff goes down to really fucking low, but the cross section's like 40K, so if you park it like 50K out, you can still fly in here pretty fast with the ES. It just takes a little bit more time. Where you can deploy ground vehicles and drive them in, but that would take a lot longer.
Does make me wonder if either of my 2 stealth builds would fit on the address.
Still build of what?
Self-interest.
Eagle Talon and Hull A.
You can actually make your Idris stealth if you park it really close to OLP. It's kind of emission cloud, but probably people will see you from like with naked eye. You know, they don't need radar to see. It's too big.
Well, it's like there's a big thing with this where it's like, I don't know, everyone in this game kind of like, they show what they have, like, really fast. Like, if fighters come in, you know they have fighters, but like people in the fighters stay in their fighters and they come in and they try to like shoot people on the ground and shit. But like if you start with people on the ground with like boom tubes and stuff or like rail guns, you have a chance to destroy some fighters. They bring in more fighters, they slowly kill you, and then you get in your fighters, and then you take their fighters out, and then you can like pull your fighters back, and every time they come in with more fighters, you should know where they are before they know where you are. And it's like an attrition game of equipment. That 8SU storage container over here. Speaking of which, there might be somebody there, I'm not sure, or I lagged out, because I just got fucking one-tapped.
What? In the cave?
No, over by an OLP, or the satellite.
Outside by...
Near you, yeah.
I mean, in first person or in the ship?
In the MPUV. Unless I like lagged out and somehow slammed into the ground, I just got one shot out of the air.
There is a Perseus over here.
Stupid bug.
Launch complete.
The only problem with the Argo
Landing
ships
gear
is they are
up.
pretty damn brittle. But a full... Usually a full explosion doesn't happen with NPC fire.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die again. It cooled off.
I think somebody might be aboard that Perseus. Oh, never mind. It's not a Perseus. It's a busted ass F8C. Like, how's it going?
It's going good. Just got back home.
We have a player coming in. Dante 544.
Oh, that's a hostile. Or friendly.
They're currently non-hostile. They're not showing red, but that could change very quickly. 5 clicks out, they have stopped.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
Never mind. A small stupid rocks kills you as well. Fuck! You can only overload them with a hand mining. With a geo, it's too dangerous.
Well, you can't stand next to... You have to get across the side of the other side of the cave. There's like a range to it.
I was a bit far away, but not across the cave. That's...
Yeah, that's a Hornet.
Roger that. Hornet is choosing Zone 5.
Complete.
Oh shit, I don't have enough med gel. What the fuck?
Here, I'll come in and try to revive you. If I can slide past the Hornet.
No, I'm an Orison. Just loot inside my ship, next to a med bed. There are some Keronite. In the geode, there is some Keronite. In my corpse there is Keronite, and all the way up in the 8 lockers, there might be some comports and crap like that. Just loot all of it. Don't loot the weapons. I don't need the weapons. Loot them for yourself if you want. I don't care about that. Just grab what you can.
Hey guys. Does anybody on here right now have a Perseus?
Yeah, why?
So I'm trying to. Well, I'm thinking about buying a Perseus, but I want to fly one around for a bit. So I was hoping somebody could pull one and let me drive it around.
Do it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Who's? Okay. Where do you want me to go to?
Maybe not right now. We are kind of busy with mining.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just let me know whenever is a good time, and if you guys need fighter support, I'm fixing to get on here in a second.
Okay. There's a hornet floating around here somewhere, but
He is directly over the hole.
Okay.
Dib, I'll come and take him out.
Haggis, if we go red, we're gonna have bounty hunters all over us.
yeah, the Perseus stuff. I've been looking for more people with Perseus, but I'm planning on getting maybe another one. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's not worth it. There is all in all maybe 40 Karenite. Just grab that, grab from the ship if you can, and that's it.
We are being targeted.
Oh, then you may fight them again, I guess. The attack.
Got something. Looking into it.
If you can, loot my corpse and Geo. If not, just take the Star Lancer and... I'm like 15 minutes, 10 minutes at best away.
I just gotta try and grab the ammo and shit off of my body.
Ridiculous.
Go over there.
There's a lot of weapons on Star Lancer tech as well.
We got some in here. Headed in.
Weapons and ammo.
Alright, I'm en route.
That is a Polaris.
Oh shit. Yellow, do you want a Polaris?
Nah, I'm gonna get a Perseus. If I buy a capital ship of any kind, it's gonna be a Perseus. Because I think I could outfly a lot of bigger other ships in a Perseus.
Yeah, it's very maneuverable.
Perseus doesn't really count as a capital ship, to be honest. More like a pocket destroyer, if anything.
I think they should be used together, like as a group, anyway. That's
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I would never be by myself, but if I was with like 1 or 2 gunners, I could sit underneath Idris's and take out their main cannons and fleet engagements.
Yeah, see, the Perseus is really big, like gunship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's got a lot of speed and it's got a lot of more maneuverability.
A lot of fucking speed too.
Yeah, compared. So if I had a gunner or 2, I could go and pop doors open for people to board and take out their big guns so that our fighters weren't getting hurt by them.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
But I
you
don't wanna-
have, like, one person on there, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to invest it with. I've never even flown one, so I don't want to spend $800 on something I haven't even flown yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Perseus, it's a beautiful ship, it flies well. I mean, there's nothing really bad about it.
Yeah.
Besides the cargo space, in my opinion, it's kind of...
It's just taking the role of my Connie for the most part, because you can kind of solo it to do like NPC missions. It's a little rough, but 2-player, probably pretty solid.
I say when you solo, you just don't have no weapons.
But in my mind, if you get like a couple of those and a Polaris together, like you could just fucking steamroll shit with a little practice, I would think. Because
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm really, really close on pulling the trigger and buying one. I just want to fly it around really for a bit first. As long as I like the way it flies, I'm gonna get one.
You're gonna love the way that big bitch flies.
I try to like decide if I want to go for earning a Polaris in game and then having Perseus or not, because I got 2, and then I would like either like 2 and 1 Polaris for a group, or like 3 and a Polaris, and then trying to like find enough people to have them.
Systems
Waiting for the
Yeah.
Crucible to come out. This will be my next ship Perseus.
Systems on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the ropes about it.
Well,
Shields off.
I know everybody has their own preference for ships and stuff. I'm hoping with social tools at some point they'll let us share ships between each other for like words.
Maybe. Although it goes counter to...
Their funding.
Yeah.
That's the problem, but I think they have
Yeah, they're
to.
not doing that.
Like, there's no way they're gonna like keep everyone locked to just the ships on their account. I wouldn't think. It just seems like it would be.
Oh yeah, first of all, I would like them to, before anything else, just like let us sell the ships that we have. Not necessarily even to players, but just to remove them from our garage. It's simple things first, but then maybe something more complex. But they don't even add simple things, I guess.
Idris is under attack.
Coming 6 minutes about.
Can we get some invites? Perhus and me.
Landing gear down.
I'm approaching the Idris right now.
Warning, there is a Polaris on site.
Engines.
It is what is firing at us.
You guys have fighters coming, but we need a invite sent out.
Haggis is party lead at the moment.
It's on
Roger.
Aberdeen. Though.
Haggis is in my cannon currently, in the front cannon.
Just Aberdeen, and then the OLP site near Plesher.
If there's anybody who can be a gunner for a second, I'm bringing an interdiction vehicle, but I need it's the Antares, so I need somebody to activate the shit.
I mean, I don't think we have any spare people anywhere.
That's fine.
I'll try and just use this F7, and when I get like low HP, I'll jump over to you, I guess. Or something.
Okay. Yeah, it's got the interdiction and the EMP, so I need somebody to fire off EMPs and then also keep the interdiction field up.
I'm about to your Star Lancer.
This Polaris got like no gunners. I'm just hovering above it, spamming it.
Hey, you know how you ran out of med gel? If I refilled that, could you kill yourself and like spawn on it?
Yes, if I'm close.
Yeah,
I'm not close now.
Yeah, I was
There is a
curious.
hotel in the next to med bed. There is like a storage. There is like a couple of med gels inside.
I just didn't know
I
if it
thought-
repositioned you, if it like erased your thing or not.
No. I'm still locked, but I need to be in range. I'm still locked to the Star Lancer tech.
Okay.
I just need to be in range, and I don't know, few kilometers. I don't know what's the range. But right now we need to help the Idris.
Well, I can't
Just-
help him right now. I'm on foot.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if that Atari's guy comes over here, I could get in his turret. If he picks me up.
Oh,
Or
God. Damn.
grab the Keranite first, and then, if you can't go into the cave, loot the corpse and Geo.
Is your back ramp open?
It's all the way at the bottom. I don't know if it's open.
Well, it's open right now. I didn't
We-
know if someone shot it. Your doors are open.
Oh no, ramp was open. Yeah, ramp was open. Everything else should no. The door behind it should be closed.
Okay, so you have med gel in one of these storage boxes.
Yeah.
15 Karenite.
Yeah, grab that. The rest of it is in the my corpse and the Geo.
I'm gonna shove one of these canisters into your.
As well, you can also maybe fly the Star Lancer attack. I don't know how good is it against the Polaris. Maybe just fire a couple of missiles at it.
I think I refilled your med gel.
Nice, thank you. I can freely engage the Polaris. If I die, I'll be back on Star Lancer.
Is this all the Karenite that was on there?
There is more Karenite on my corpse and on Gia.
Corpse.
It's inside the cave.
Looks like the Hornet landed down here.
Then he's in the cave. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna go see what's happening with Idris.
Yep.
Is it the Perseus attacking? Yeah, Perseus is launching torpedoes at Idris.
Which OLP, guys?
It's near Cluster.
There is Perseus and Polaris both attacking Idris.
Yeah, but which OLP? We
Near
got fighters
Cluster.
incoming.
I don't know, see where we are.
Near Klesher. It's the one closest to Klesher, or the aid station that's next to it.
The fuck?
Killed him. Hornet pilot's down. Fuck.
Okay, my ship is back
His
up.
partner.
I'll be back, I'm with you,
See,
man.
I can't kill him. I can't kill his buddy.
This gunner in Perseus is ungodly, like, doesn't miss.
Oh, I think I killed him with grenades. Oh yeah. Fuck these guys.
Nice. Anakin's coming in an Idris right now, guys. So you got an Idris en route. You got some fighters en route.
I don't know if they found your Carronite or not. I got a crime stat 3, so we'll have bounty hunters coming. Were you on the top or the bottom side of the cave?
Bottom, bottom.
No Carronite on your body.
They looted.
Yeah, but his body's inside of his Hornet seat. I don't know. But
They're going for my engines.
I got the Carronite from your Geo, though.
Perseus is red.
I see. Trying my best. But the fucking PDCs are wrecking me. Sticking to the Polaris.
I'm gonna fuck up their Hornet.
Maybe get into the attack and start firing missiles at Perseus. Running away.
Hit him with the missile.
I know jack all about the tag.
Check my engines are off.
Hello. How can I best help you today? Systems on. Launch sequence complete.
Morrison, what the fuck? Why?
Landing gear up.
Fucking hell. We have 16 size 3 missiles. Just send some of
Player snapped out.
the Polaris.
Okay.
That's nice.
Vavir OLP, right?
It's whatever OLP is near the Klesher side.
Yeah, it's I'm near Klesher, and the only thing here is Vavir OLP.
Yeah, it should be fine. It's like 200, 300 kilometers. Someone's attacking me.
Yes, it is Vivier.
Getting fucked by lightning right now.
I'm almost there, dude. 20 km, 25, 20. I'm almost there. Are you guys are down on the ground, right?
Perseus has gone nav. They have quantumed out.
Polaris is dead.
Alexis, you're red to me. What is it that's hitting you, Marlax?
Lightning. Big ass target back in the sky.
I see you. Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. Just go full evasive, just corkscrew, full evasive.
Contact received.
Idris inbound.
Under attack. Contact received. Missile lock.
Missiles.
Missile lock.
Looks like you've got a Scorpius down there too.
Scorpius.
That's me, that's me.
Roger that. Stay away from the Idris then. It is full ballistics.
Yeah, I see it.
Target Tygo 20.
He's soft death.
Just let it fall to the ground. Waste his time. Don't kill him.
Alexis, your PDCs are all over me.
Pulling up.
Back to Polaris. I got a crime stat 3, so.
You need help with the clasher.
Okay, who's my gunner? Who's my gunner?
I mean, I was gonna get in there, but I mean, I already. I'm crime statted and shit. If y'all are gonna mine, I don't want y'all to get like bounty hunters fights all the time.
You're fine, dude. I don't care. I don't care about bounty hunters.
Yeah, we should get you that fucking mining. It's done. We should get you to Clasher safely.
Marlax, just land somewhere and tell me where you're gonna land, and I'll come scoop you.
Well, I got my Polaris over here. Do you want me to put the Karenite back on the Star Lancer? It's red.
Just, I don't know.
I'm gonna need to go repair. I've got doors open.
I don't know. Store it somewhere in any storage on the stations. Don't leave it in the ship.
We got a red marker behind me.
Heading towards Grimhags. Actually, Haggis, do you have crime stat?
God damn, what the fuck?
Then we're about to find out if I can go to Seraphim. Or not Seraphim, but Everest.
Landing gear down.
My laser was disabled. I'm in quantum.
Oh yeah. It wasn't you. I was flying up to our allies.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards Grimhex and I'll try to claim the Perseus over there. Give me a minute to take it.
I don't have any fucking tiger claws. Damn it. More lags. Would you like to go to Crea to clear your crime stat?
I mean, we could try, but I don't know how well it's gonna go over. Down. I figure if I pay my like lower crime off and then survive for a few hours, turn myself in, probably won't be that bad.
Yeah, sure. If you need
Well-
help, just say.
The station isn't attacking me, so that's good news.
Welcome to Knowledge Space Industries.
I am on fire, and I am mostly, like there's doors open and everything else. I've got to get repairs before I can come back to the ULP. Other than that, I'm mostly intact.
No one is at OLP right now.
Well, I'm leaving.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now off.
People can't quantum to your marker if you have a crime stat, right?
Yes, they can.
Just trying to think of how I can work my way around to Nyx and go to one of those mission sites.
Thanks for the assistance, Yellow.
Yeah. I mean, I
Buenos
cleared 2
tardes.
fighters when I got there.
Yellow, do it again.
That Polaris panicked pretty quick.
Yeah, when all our... Well, he probably panicked because another Idris showed up. He's probably more scared of that than my my Scorpius. But I killed his friends. But then our homeboy, he's not pressing tab to see whose people's names are, and stuck me with the laser when I pulled up on him. So
Oh, did you die?
yeah, I got shot down by our Idris that's there. Not Alexis, the other one. He shot.
Yeah.
I'm. You know how like you show up red, and unless they tab, they can't see who you are.
It's
Yeah,
just-
he didn't tab.
Because this game is kind of like COD, where they have those little player identification markers. People stop using their eyeballs. It's kind of a...
Oh, what the fuck? What is
Can you imagine being able to see in a video game where you have to be able to fucking fly?
Yeah.
I personally can't.
I don't understand why you have to scan to see people's names. I think that's kind of stupid.
Well, I just
Whatever.
put 2 to 2 together. Like, you said you're coming in Antares, you said you're close, and then you popped up on screen. I'm like, alright, that's probably him. You know, it's not a huge deal.
On the off chance I'm wrong, I'm gonna catch a fucking broadside, but other than that, I mean, oh well. Fucking shit happens, I could take a guess.
Well, it's like, if he shot at me,
Yeah.
you know...
Spin the
We
fuck
could-
around, start shooting back.
We should all have responders and ability to turn them off.
Quantum drive
If you turn
is
them
now
off, you're basically committing crime. If you do it in like a legal space. But everyone should have a responder, and it's up to you if you're gonna keep it up or keep it on or turn it off.
I would try to just figure out, like, work on telling who your teammates are in general. Because I feel like if they do e-warfare in this game, they're gonna do it through like the tags, people losing tags and shit. Because you can't really do it with comms.
Yeah.
So probably the closest thing they got to that is the what the fuck are those little plasma weapons that you hit the ship and they destroys your power plant, so your fucking ship goes offline.
Yep. The EMPs.
Yeah, those weapons make me racist.
Yeah, we were at the Korea station the other day, and there was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6. I guess those are like size 5 twerps that hit the back of a Polaris and disabled it in like 3 seconds. I was like, oh shit.
Yep. Then another thing with fucking the weapons, if you get 2 of those shit, you can disable a Polaris with those fucking repeaters that they got. You can disable large ships with 2 small fighters in about under 45 seconds if you get 1 good fucking burst off and all of them hit from both fighters.
Are one of y'all following me to Grimhex right now in a fighter?
Quantum drive is now on.
No? Okay.
Quantum drive
No worries.
is now off. Quantum drive is now
I think I got a bounty hunter chasing me.
Shields are on.
Just clear your crime stat once you get inside.
Well, I won't be able to fully clear it. I have a crime stat 3, but he's like right here.
I cleared a crime stat 3 yesterday.
Well, this
I'll
is
say yeah, you
the
can
third.
pay for it. Alright.
Can't pay off.
While all of my
Hold on,
oh,
Magus.
like first like in-person murder
Yeah.
or killing other ships murder.
I killed like 3 people. Yeah. I'm not paying it off. It's.
Yeah, I don't really understand how the crime system in Stan works. I killed a bunch of ships yesterday, and I was able to clear that, but there were ships not in
Yes,
person.
I can.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know what happened, but yes.
Yeah, this Firebird's trying so hard to kill my Polaris right now.
Kill that motherfucker with fire.
I don't have the gunpowder for it. I have
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're not working for some reason.
Radar contact.
Could they be out?
I shouldn't have been firing at anything. I just think it's because I'm not fighting them. I don't have any guns targeting them.
The pepper boxes shoot fuck tons of missiles, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
They're all size 1s
Yeah.
though.
Not good against stealth ship.
Well, I don't need it to be good against the stealth ship and stuff. It's just that you can't swap them out without. Yeah, I can't reload them without manually reloading them. It's fucking annoying. But I want them to
It
not
just is
fire them
repaired.
out.
Look, all I'm gonna say is the second they add like a size 2 or size 3 pepper box that fires size 3 or size 2 missiles, it's gonna be a fucking horrible day for anyone in a small ship.
I mean, the Polaris already has size 2 and size 3 missile launchers.
Yeah, but is it a pepper box format?
I mean, it's the same thing. You just have to have someone controlling it.
Yeah. I think that's how the hover quad is supposed to. You know, fuck a wee ball.
Dude, he's trying to manually shoot missiles and put me in the cockpit.
Send him to gay baby jail. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but we'll figure it out.
About to swat his ass in my fucking hangar.
Landing complete. Have a message to say.
How do you like that shit, bitch?
Idris is refueled, rearmed, and restocked, or whatever. Repaired.
He is now
There we go.
in my hangar.
Certified Idris moment.
Careful.
He followed you in the hangar?
Yeah, he's in my hangar right
Wait,
now.
what the-
He's still trying to shoot me in the cockpit, I guess.
Are you at Grimhex or were you at?
Yeah, very nice.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, no, I can't get there in time then.
relog, he will get displaced.
Wait, if you log while he's in there, wouldn't that kick his ass out?
Yeah, but I'm not
Can
a
it-
bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
I
if
want
that
to
would.
get out of this in my cutter, and then I'm gonna shoot him in my fucking cutter here in a second.
See, this would be a certified boom tube moment, but we don't have boom tubes over there right now.
I found the damaged Perseus here. Maybe you can take it over.
Ow, my fucking knees.
Fight's over up her. We said I'm running.
Oh, he's sending the hanger down. That bitch. Fuck is he?
When we set the hanger down, he's gonna be right over there towards the elevators.
Yeah, if it despawns my ship though, I'm fucked. That might be good. I'm not cutter to hopefully he doesn't have a fucking boom tube or some shit. Oh, fuck me. It despawned all my cutters.
Motherfucker.
Well, come on, please. Quick, I don't want to get to do it. Fucking bridge. Maybe. Nice. I can't get to his bridge. Okay, I'll repair this Perseus and you can take it over. Whoever was the guy who wanted the Perseus.
Okay. Where are you gonna be at with it?
I'm on selling. Just come over here at Hydro Farms.
Okay, I'm coming from Pyro, but I'm coming.
It's heavily damaged. Okay, let me see if there is any other place to repair here on selling. 1 sec.
Doesn't make any sense. Like the top hanger is open.
If you want, you could warp to the Pyro Stanton Gateway because I'm on my way to it from Checkmate.
Yeah, I'd rather just fix it up first because it's in a poor state. Also, my hammerhead is here. I kind of had plans with it.
I am going to clear my edges real quick, so I will not be at the helm.
Yesterday, the rear Polaris turret has a good angle. Surely he would have been kicked out by now.
I suppose. Oh, this thing has nice thrust weight.
Hey, no
This place.
Are you in here?
What up?
Are you Nomagen?
Am I what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Nomagen?
Yeah, what's up?
Is there any chance you could go to like Marlax's hangar in Grimhex and see if there's a dude in a corner somewhere?
No, he's
Yeah.
in there. He's in there. There's a
Me too,
bounty
man.
hunter in Marlax's hangar trying to scalp him when he gets out of his Polaris.
Alright, but I'm gonna kill myself and go there.
Oh, I see you like 86 kilometers next to me. Is that his? I thought maybe you were in there. I figure surely he's like left or got disconnected to this. Can they sit in there for this long?
Yeah. I did it to somebody the other day. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Once you have a bounty, your ship hangar rules go out the window.
Huh.
Like if you had no bounty, I think it would have.
Open your hangar
is
now
that
first,
word?
right now. Or are you not inside of it?
Well, I'm in the turret. But hopefully it doesn't despawn anything. I figure it would probably impound your vehicle if you try to park in here, though.
Now we're in the same party.
I will be coming back, but I had doors open during that battle, so I'm just clearing the edges to make sure there's no one on board.
Where's this kid?
I haven't been able to see him with my turret down here yet, but I figure he might be in a corner somewhere. But if I can figure out where there's one side of the room that's safe to leave, I can get out of here.
If you don't kill me, 'cause I got a tier 3 too.
Oh, shit. I mean, I could have left first. I didn't know you had a crime stat.
No, it's fine.
I don't know how to help you right now.
Man, I lucky don't see shit at all.
Okay. Seeing any movement anywhere?
Alright, now I got repositions.
Yes, I can repair it. Are you coming for these Perseus?
Yeah, I'm coming. Where are you at right now currently?
At Seraphim, going back to Salin.
Okay.
I left my hammerhead there.
Yeah, I'm coming through the wormhole right now into Stanton.
Idris is
sorry about
clear.
that, I was-
Heading back to cockpit now.
I was having issues with my ship not wanting to let me get in and power up anything. I kept having to change ships until I found one that would finally turn on.
There's some weird ass Perseus. Blizzard. There's 500, there's 500 T's 2 and full blocks. He's got Trishans 3 laser PDCs. I don't know why he had attritions. It's strange.
Alexis, you already opened the hole, right?
The hole was open when we got here. It may be closed now.
Are you guys gonna open another one if it's closed?
That's up to them. I can't leave the address, so.
Yeah, no, I got you. Just so I know if we should keep these guys around.
I know that, Jereziah was in the hole.
Yeah, that's probably about to close anyway.
So should I let these guys cut loose?
Yeah, let it loose.
That's your call, Jereziah.
Yeah, I'm out of the call for the past 14 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all your Karenite in my backpack in room X.
Yeah, that's nice.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yes, thank y'all so much for the fighter cover.
Not a real gun here. Huh? Just
Yeah, we're starting to get a lot better about our squadrons pulling up on stuff when we're teams taking fire. Our response times are getting better.
I would agree. Now we just need to be able to run a team on the Idris.
Yeah.
Well, put the fighters on the Idris.
Nah, man. I mean, the Idris is awesome when it's got a bunch of people on it for fighting another Idris, but like, other than Idris on Idris, your fighters are a lot better off in the air. Because your turrets can't hit fighters. It can only hit big ships.
But it's not about the like, y'all focus too much on the ships. It's about the man. Like the Idris is the transport. You don't have to have the Idris in combat, and then you can have the fighter pilots doing other things besides flying around until you need the fighters, and then you deploy them from the Idris, which would be floating off somewhere no one can find it. You know.
Well, let's say so. This kind of scenario happened. This is why we don't do this anymore. Is that we had an Idris with all kinds of stuff in it. It got jumped. It got interdicted, and then it had like 10 fucking arrows sitting outside of it. And anytime they tried to open the doors, they would board with our people. So they couldn't open the doors. And then you have a bunch of people inside that can't go outside and take the interdictor down. Meanwhile, the arrows are just sitting outside peppering the shields down. And then they brought their cap ships to come and fight the Idris. And we had no fighters outside to fight the arrows or the interdiction.
So if you have like a ton of people on an Idris, you can't destroy an interdictor?
No, dude, an interdictor moves 600 meters a second in combat speed, in flight, in SCM mode. A Mantis pulls 600 meters a second.
Yeah.
An Idris pulls what, like 150? And then the cannons on the turrets on the Idris only shoot what, like 1,000 meters a second? You're not gonna hit a fighter. You're not gonna hit shit unless they're within like 600 meters of your Idris. So they're just gonna stay range and do whatever they want to do with you.
So like hypothetically, you have 10 fighters, you put them on the Idris. The Idris is storing all your fighters. Those people are setting their spawn on the Idris. You take those 10 people, you stick them in Perseus. Now you have 5 Perseus, you're doing missions with that. Then you end up getting attacked or whatever. You're in the Perseus. Perseus goes down, you respawn on the Idris, you get in the fighters, you deploy the fighters that way, or the Idris can like run while the others are fighting and then deploy the fighter. Like it's that quantum interdiction stuff is probably a pain in the ass, but like I don't think you have to have like a fully crewed capital ship all the time. It should be like the final stage of a fight. Like once you have nothing left, you're starting to bring the big shit in. It's like
The Idris is designed so that if you go into a fight, you are letting loose your fighters first. If you get interdicted in an Idris, you're screwed.
Yeah, you can't nav, you can't do shit. You're moving at 150 meters a second and you're turning like a fucking tanker truck. Like everything in their mother can just strafe around you and target lock your turrets. You can even shoot PDCs down.
But can you put a ship in front of you before you quantum?
What do you mean?
Like have anyone in any ship or any fighter fly in front of the Idris quantuming so it doesn't get interdicted?
No, so what they're doing is, say our Idris is doing OLP sites, and we'll have a few fighters and everything will be fine. Like we're handling it, it's not a big deal. All of a sudden, a bunch of people show up, we start losing the fight, things start taking a turn. About the time that we're realizing like, okay, we need to get out of here, this fight's not going our way, interdiction shows up. Now your big ship's interdicted, it can't go anywhere and it's losing the fight. And you don't have enough people. So what we've been doing is, when something like that happens, we have everybody set spawn at like the nearest station, and then call in a bunch of fighters at that station, and then they just make the short warp over all at the same time, over and over and over again. And we started doing battle buddies where we'll warp in two men at a time, and as you're dying.
But it's like, if you're doing OLP, why do you have to have your capital ship floating above the OLP? Like, why do you have to have fighters and stuff floating there? Like, you can have all of that equipment set aside, and then you can go in the OLP with ships that can't be really seen, go in on a foot, you have rail cannons, you got anti-air, like, rocket launchers and shit. You can mine and stuff on the ground, no one's gonna know you're there until combat starts. And then they're gonna end up bringing their fighters and shit in to try to kill you on the ground, and you're gonna respawn on the Idris, take off in your fighters, kill their fighters, and then they're gonna end up bringing a big capital ship, and then you bring your Idris in and railgun their capital. Like, it's like this chess piece situation of equipment. But it's like, I don't know. Because if I go to an OLP and I see an Idris and a Polaris and fighters there, I already know what's coming to the party. Like, I know that's what they have.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is like chess.
If you've ever played Wing Commander at all and paid attention to the lore and storyline, the way that most of your ships that have hangars are meant to be deployed is the hangared ship is meant to stand by outside of combat and deploy patrols.
Ugh, Jesus. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played any of those things. I just we're just trying to get better because we've been caught with our pants down and interdicted a few times. So now we're just trying to get to a point where we don't get stuck anymore.
I mean, interdiction is a bitch. I got people that do that to me when I'm just trying to like play solo, and so I got to the point where I'm just flying a Herald everywhere. The only thing I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get interdicted, man, it's all bets are off. You're not going anywhere. You're kind of caught with your pants down unless you got people that come and support you.
Yeah.
Well, unless you get a retard that interdicts you and he's fucking flying around and just a mantis goes, I have an idea.
Yeah, and tries to fight.
I've had that happen
idea.
twice. I've had that happen to me twice. Just a mantis. No one else, just a mantis. And then I'm flying around in a fucking Connie and the Andromeda, and I go, you know, he's fast. That's a great idea. I'm gonna back up. Then, of course, he lets me get distance. I get 2 clicks out, and then fucking just, oh, well, there you go. Here's 8 marksmans for your ass.
The mantis is so squishy.
Softest
Yeah, it
little
is.
creature.
It's squishy, but good luck trying to catch that motherfucker. If he doesn't want to be, if it's a good pilot who doesn't want to be caught, you're not catching him.
I have great news. They were not good pilots.
Yeah, the interdiction range for a mantis is I want to say it's 12k. He can sit out he can orbit anywhere within 12k of you, and you can't warp.
What's this?
Carriers like the Idris and the Javelin and the Bengal are actually sitting ducks to fighters.
Yeah.
You can only buy 5 Scourge Railgun magazines. It's crazy.
I think you can go back and buy more after you literally just walk away from the terminal.
So annoying. I never used this fucking thing either. Like, I looked for Scourge gun, like the railgun and the missile launcher for like 10 years. Never found one of those bitches in loot boxes, and then I get them and I never fucking use them. I'm just like,
I didn't realize how valuable the railgun was, because I found 3 of them like when my first 2 weeks coming back, and I went, huh, well, don't really need them. Threw my backpack, got into space, fucking died, went, huh, all those are gone. Oh well.
you can buy 25 missiles.
You can use the elevator from a bike. That's crazy.
I don't think there's enough Astroglide for that still.
Cool.
He's got saliva. Let him figure it out. That's what gets you. The saliva was what gets you. Where's the uppercut?
Yeah.
Straight to jail. Straight to jail right now. I don't know where my water bottle is. Where is it? There it is. Fantastic.
No trial. No duty. Jail.
Marlex, did that guy ever get out of your
Straight
hangar?
to jail.
Yeah, I guess he got ejected or... I, got my crime stat off, so that's something. So, like, ballistics can go through cockpit windows, or no? Like the 50 cal, maybe?
I think so.
Like, my energy sniper got blocked by the, shield, but the grenade went through, so I don't know if the ballistic...
No, ballistics pen shields and do damage to armor.
Hey, Marlex, you want to come be my gunner and slash bait?
Slash bait.
Well, I don't have a crime
Slash
stat
bait?
anymore. The,
Ah, damn.
bait for what?
Welcome.
Bait for bounty
ASOP
hunters.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, if only I wasn't in the Idris. That was fun yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
I took out the same dude like 3 or 4 times. A Guardian MX with breaknecks is actually really, really deadly.
Yeah, if you put it on gimbal mode too and you backpedal, because you're not going to win in a rate fight, but if you backpedal and let them come to you, and then they're counting. So most dogfighters, we all know a certain angle where you're using fixed guns, where we can sit in that pocket and you can't do shit to us, but we can hit you. Because most people don't switch to gimbal mode. If they're in bigger ships, they'll just stay in fixed fire mode. I don't know if they don't know how to use gimbals or switch to gimbals or how gimbals work.
I always turn my shit off. I'm always in fucking free float gimbal. I'm fucking floating my shit around and spraying, and it works.
Yeah, well, most people don't do that. So they'll come try and sit in the pocket on a Guardian, and you turn gimbal mode on, and you'll get fucking blown up. By the time you realize, like, oh shit, like they're using gimbals, your shit's fucking red. Like,
I can no longer fly. My power plant's destroyed.
why can't I dock at Grim?
I don't know docking.
Are you facing the right way?
And thank God there are none. Fucking docking. I hate it.
If this is somebody else's ship, you can't dock in it?
I don't think you get an option to dock with Perseus, especially not at Grimhex. There is no docking at Grimhex.
No, well, I'm coming down to landing pad 1.
Okay.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Just so you know, that's a fully unlocked Perseus, so anyone can.
They're just heading for deep space.
Thank you.
It's fully analog? What does that mean?
It means that I stole it.
Okay.
Fully unlocked, so you watch out, anyone can board. Just do missions. I don't know. It'll be fine.
Haley, what's your location?
Torpedoes are really nice in it as well.
What is your location? Haley is under attack.
Marlax, are you in?
I'm in Grimhex.
I'm out. I'm in the landing pad 1 to pick you up as a gunner in the Perseus.
Okay, give me a minute.
So we can go support our people. I guess they're getting attacked right now.
Arc system, Walla.
Walla, how did you find anyone at Walla?
Quantum directly to their name. Idris inbound, Haley.
You know what? I'm gonna get me a Game Boy camera and use that for my streaming camera. Make everyone go blind.
Fucking finally.
I see you. You're close to me.
Yes, one of these is one and the other one doesn't.
It doesn't matter which one you go to. I'll pick you up at either Wherever I see you come outside, I'll come grab you.
So romantic.
Yes, sir. I'm old school like that.
I don't know where I'm at right now.
Told you to turn off that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
This is how they're getting the motorbikes in there. That little EVA section over there on the side, they got motorcycles parked
6
in there.
Stick-a-mommies out.
Come on, Marlax. Whee.
Roger that. A1 Spirit.
You just came inside, right?
Oh, I got fucking gravity. Yeah, I'm in the closest thing.
You're getting more than fighter support at the moment.
Yeah, we're all coming.
Fuck, I didn't grab my railgun magazines.
Do I have to show up with a boom tube? I'll float around in space, it'll be funny.
Marlax, can you go on my main forward-facing gun?
Yeah, it's gonna be the normal thing.
I think it's in the torpedo bay area, but I'm not sure.
So I guess, does the railgun shoot directly at the center of your screen always?
I believe so.
Doesn't look like it moves very much.
Would very much fact check that before you just immediately take my word as bond.
It'd be cool if they had a visor that gave you a aiming reticle for it, but
It'd be cool if you weren't so damn handsome. I can't focus on my video game.
okay.
I'm gonna spin this around
Quantum
here.
drive cooling.
Fit. Yes.
Yo, yo, yo.
Solid Space Industries. Enjoy flying.
This thing doesn't have the lamp system? It's a fucking brand new ship. They don't put the lamp in this?
Of course not. Why would they?
It's the bigger ships. We'll get it later.
That's kind of silly.
Robert Space Game, you don't need lights. Fuck you.
Let's make the most expensive ships in the game have to wait for features.
Good call. Truthfully, one of the business decisions of all time.
I think pretty much every ship I have doesn't have a lamp on it.
We already have it. They just need something as an update, you know. So, oh, you see, we are working.
I would just, if I was in charge of Star Citizen, I would make sure that my almost $1,000 or multi-$1,000 capital ships would have fucking lamp.
They're too busy making.
I know that's right.
Like,
You gotta keep making more ships so that they have more money.
yeah.
Before they
Like-
released capital ships, they should have had them all at the gold standard.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Please, money.
For damn sure be tailoring the experience to the people who pay the most money to play the game.
Drive is now full.
Hey, to the people funding our project, we appreciate that and shit, but guess what? You still can't fly. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's why you can fly in the dark.
You got eyes, don't you? That doesn't fucking help when I'm behind an asteroid, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's fucking, I don't know.
I have no choice but to gripe. I like this game, but fuck. At least let my missions work, for Christ's sake.
The thing is, like, as much as the missions are cool and stuff, really just to get, like, the base level of Star Citizen, all they have to do is, like, adopt a lot of the survival game mechanics. You get crafting, you get alien creatures, boom. you know, like planets.
We got alien creatures. They're just a little bit funny looking.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
Nothing on Squadron 42 I've seen really is like as much as everyone, it is like good quality and shit. But when you look through like a single player lens, like, they're not gonna know the tech and shit that goes behind it. So it's like, okay, it's just some spaceships. And then like the Admiral Bishop speech and stuff doesn't really do it for me. You know, like the awkward dialogue with the captain and shit. It's like,
I want to respect the voice actors here, but at the same time, come on, folks.
Yeah, I mean, they're, you know, actors, but it's like, what was that chick who's like the captain of that one ship, and like, as soon as the game starts, we're gonna have her talk to us, like we're like... She's
in the middle of a fucking combat zone?
She's like babying us, and so it's like it's very weird. I don't, you know, it's kind of strange. But I already figured out how to fix this when the game starts, is like, I'm gonna make my character like Bishop's son, and I'm gonna look at everything through that lens. So that captain is like my sister, and so that she's talking to me, and then she gets fucking murdered, and I'm gonna go on a vengeance spree and like avenge my father and shit. It's gonna be great.
Getting a new generation Captain Kirk moment.
Quantum drive.
And then when I find that Van Duel guy, he's gonna see Bishop on
Picture is currently clear. I do not see any enemy fighters.
Nameplate. And that PTSD.
Post-traumatic swag disorder. Walking around in this Rick Owen.
Lagging my ass off. What's the attrition?
Hey, buddy, I don't know who parked their ship over here, but I'm about to send that shit to fucking space because you decided to park in the worst place possible.
The attritions?
Yeah, was it 900 or 1,000 speed or something?
That's 900. That's what you have on there is attritions?
Yeah.
Damn, this is a PvE Perseus.
Well, I think...
yeah, I told you it's weird. I don't know why he plays attritions.
See, I put shredders on one of mine because it looked good with the paint, but then I had ballistic cannons on the remote turrets, like the deadbolts, instead of the other shit. But I want like a bunch of NDB-30s to like stick on one.
Oh shit, just slam that into a wall.
I don't really like NDP 30s unless you're on certain ships like the Scorpius, where they have like 180 magazine. But for the most part, with NDP 30s, you have like 75 rounds, and then it recharges super slow, so you're kind of always like tap firing it.
Well, like,
whereas if you use like a normal Panther or something, you can fire and fire and fire, and you always have bullets.
Well, Perseus has like, you know, multiple weapons and stuff on there. It's just the armor pen for that was like 1.5 or something, and for rounds it's like 200 on the turrets and then 400 on the remote. I think, if I'm recalling correctly, because I used Urkel to like look at it. But I'm trying to make all of the guns on the ships have like blue lasers.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, going more into the Star Wars theme.
If Space King wanted us to have these fancy lasers, then he would have fucking given it to us. They stay red. Here we go. Good.
Sadly, there's no blue PDC.
Nope.
But no, if you
Father of
solo this
Public,
Perseus
and then I
and
die.
you do combat missions or whatever with it, you can take the elevator down to the rear turret. Do most of them. Or you can like park next to a comet and shoot people with a turret.
Yeah. For the intersect missions over here in the in the Nix system, I just sit there and find out exactly where the target is, line up with the torps, and then launch fucking 2 of them, and then he's gone.
Yeah, it's just not money efficient.
No, it's mainly just farming rep.
I was doing
I mean, I
that.
guess you could also just insurance fraud it.
Yeah, but games I do it to like.
I want to
farm the
experience the features, damn it.
I try to like figure out exactly how many torps it takes to down each ship, and then when you figure it out, it's like when you go into combat, you're like, I need 2 for the Valkyrie or 2 for the Cutlass. You can kind of like rapid fire the torps off.
You get to me, Jesus! Oh my God. Uh oh. Storage fucking broken here.
There were people attacking. We can go take a look for some people to shoot at.
I don't necessarily care about shooting people if we can combat we're going, but I was trying to farm some armor.
But it's up to you, man.
So far, the picture is clear. I see nothing.
No, this is about to be a problem. Oh, wait. Did that fix it? That did not fix it. Okay.
I need to do one of those Vandal smuggler missions and get some of those white, is it the pseudo armor? I need the white arms and the white legs.
I'm actually doing one of the Vandal missions right now.
Find any white armor or white legs. Gotta upgrade my Star Wars outfits.
Shields
Do they look like fucking Star Wars outfits?
The legs are kind of. I mean, it's not exactly Star Wars, but there isn't that many armors for the Morzov like elite security set. So like right now, I have the white Citadel, and I have the kind of like white, not really the right blue Defiance arms. But I'm trying to find some like more beefy looking stuff, and those are like medium legs, so like I could reduce my weight, stuff like that.
This thing does not like to warp. And this thing, if I put this Perseus in my persistent hangar, would I lose it?
Yes, you will. Probably immediately. Worst case scenario, you can have some issues with the hangar as well.
So what about if I log it out in space and I log out on it?
Yeah, it will stay on this server. Unless someone else takes it, but it will stay for a while. Especially if the owner doesn't reclaim it, and it will stay for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't normally commandeer ships. I just get in them and blow them up.
I normally commandeer ships. That's my thing.
Oh yeah.
If the ship is available, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have something really magical happening right now. I just got hands on a friendly hammerhead, fully with the NPC gunners, and I'm about to swap the guns with the breaknecks. Also works as a jailbait as well. If someone kills me, he gets like a CS4 for killing all the civilians. Really nasty.
How do people put NPCs on their ships? I never understood that. Like how?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Took the ship with NPCs. I didn't put. Oh, but you can do that as well. Knock them out.
So you. You knock
Like-
them out, bring them on your ship, and then bring them back to life, and they'll go in a gun. I don't understand that.
No. This is the NPC ship that I took over.
Yeah, but I mean, so say I buy a Perseus and I want to put NPCs gunners on it. I would go
You'll have to
somewhere
wait.
where there's NPC, like somewhere there's NPCs.
There aren't any NPC Perseus right now. You can do this with a hammerhead with 890 jump. It's a couple of others. Constellation. As long as the pilot is not T-posing in a seat, you can knock him out.
Yeah, I've
kill
had
him.
that happen too many fucking times. Get on a ship, pilot starts T-posing, can't do a fucking thing about it.
What does T-posing mean?
Like he's straight up T-posing. Like he's in a T shape, just sitting there, facing through the top of the ship, more or less.
Huh.
What
You know,
I did, I
T-pose for
took the mission-
dominance.
I took the high-end mission for one. It's a criminal mission.
No, they
You
spawned
have
on
to
both
destroy
sides, that's
some
unfortunate.
Civilian ships, and it appears that this group had a hammerhead, fully crewed hammerhead, NPC hammerhead. I managed to board on it, took out the pilot, and now I'm just swapping guns from my hammerhead to this one, and I'm gonna test it out, see what damage it can do.
You're fucking kidding me. There's no shot that kills me.
Well, we can try out. I mean, before it could easily kill like a light medium in a couple of seconds if all gunners focus fire on it.
Yeah. Chairman's big on filling ships full of NPCs. I never understood how they do that shit. It's crazy.
Oh, you can also put him on the ship, but they will just stand there. And if someone kills you, he kills all the NPCs. It's a nasty trick, to be honest. He gets a crime stat.
Every time I try to put NPCs on a ship, they despawn. And the same thing with vehicles. Like, people are like, oh, you can take these vehicles from these sites. I try to do it, they despawn. Crazy.
Maybe try with the quest NPCs. They shouldn't. If the quest is active, NPCs shouldn't really despawn. They should stay around. No matter where you go, they should stay on the ship.
Quest NPCs.
Yeah, like the NPCs that are spawned by the quest.
Okay.
As long as you have the quest, it should work.
Maybe I should. What about the I don't know. I try to do Picker's Field a lot. Those guys, I guess, are having problems. But I guess ASD NPCs would also have the similar issue.
I don't know.
Those guys
I haven't-
spawn in like heavy armor.
I never done.
Good guns.
Yeah, I know the people would take like a heavy 9-tail they would give him really good armor and really good gun. And they will knock him out and give him a weapon and armor and revive him at the Grim Hex, and he would just rain havoc on players because no one can fire back and he's just running around gunning down everyone.
Yeah, outfitting NPCs. Wish you could get them to reman their stuff afterwards, though.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for that.
What is Snowbait doing over here? Just hanging out in his ship? Marlax, how far down can you see?
I mean, I can shoot down to there.
What about in the front? Damn, pretty much to the ground.
danger of giving us
The
too
cannons are a
powerful
little bit less.
NPC crews. If they give us too powerful NPC crews, everyone will solo play on their ship and just hire the NPCs.
I think they're gonna have to anyway, because it's just it's
I
kind
can't hit that shit.
I feel like they could
Can
limit.
you hit?
So what?
Can you hit that F8 with the cannon? Or am I?
I don't think there's enough depression on the main cannon.
Check fire.
Oh, I saw that one.
Check fire.
So it looks like I gotta have you.
Check fire.
I gotta have you. Okay, I'm just like learning where that you can get shots and where you can't get shots.
It looks like it's gonna be like 8 or 9 hits. It's not hitting it anymore, but I think it's like 8 or 9 hits just to F8 with this thing compared to the.
It's because the F8 is bugged. Watch, take a shot. Take a shot on that Firebird. Can you hit that or no? Do I need to pitch?
I mean, it was already red. So
Let's see.
but it seems like the main cannon, if you're shooting these bigger fighters, you have to be like 500 meters or something. You have to be pretty damn close.
Here we go. Here's a Hornet off to our left. See, can you hit it right here?
I mean, yeah. Should be fine. Are you?
What about right here?
That's like barely out of range, I think. Yeah,
So like right here
there.
is where?
Yeah, around there.
So like from pretty much right here to right and above is your best angles.
Yeah, I mean, I can shoot a little bit lower with the other gun. Like I can shoot down to there with the other gun, but the big one is.
With the pea shooters?
Yeah, they have a little bit more depression.
Check fire.
Boy.
Yeah, the Lightning's actually tankier than the Hornet, it seems.
The lightning is bugged. I posted a video about that in the lobby. The lightning right now is bugged. It has invulnerability spots on it right now.
Well, in real life, if you touch lightning, you fucking die. So I mean, come on now, it has to be a little bit fair. It makes sense if you don't think about it.
I'm not hitting that.
Check fire.
See what I mean?
Do I need
If that was a fighter like flying around us, he's only 1K away from us right now, stationary. Let's see.
Check fire.
My issue with like ship combat in this game is that the sensitivity is like so fucking weird because I don't really do flight games that much compared to FPS. I used to play real high sensitivity FPS, but ever since I went to low, I can't go back to high very easily anymore. And the ship combat sensitivity is like really fucking high.
Yeah, the slightest wiggle of any kind of axis will cause a different movement.
It's like even aiming with the turret, it's like I can go crazy. I need really slow input so I can control
They have a precision mode that you can put it in, where you can slow your DPI down way much, like half your DPI if you go into precision mode.
That Valkyrie's sneaky as shit.
Check fire.
Bugged or something. There's no way that takes like 50 rounds.
Try and target another part of it.
Check fire.
Boy, it just took the fucking engine off like nothing, like butter.
Check fire.
See, that's stuff I never test, but honestly, that's pretty crazy. Being able to rip the whole engine off with one shot.
Check
Yeah.
fire. Check fire.
Which ain't going nowhere. What else we got over here? What is this thing?
Check fire.
An Apollo or something? I wonder if maybe they're already deactivated, so I can't destroy them.
Yeah, maybe. Since there's nobody in there. There's a fresh ship over here. Yeah, I'm just trying to get like the hang of, if I had gunners on here and in combat, where could I, like, where do I need to position my ship to give them shots? Is what I'm trying to get the hang of right now.
I mean, the main thing is like you have one guy on this gun that's like your main bread and butter for the most part. But if you have both turrets manned, the back turret can't really shoot in front of the ship very well. Like they have to shoot at like an angle sideways.
Like this. I have to give him these shots right here. This ship actually flies pretty good.
And I think if you had a fully crewed one, this probably wouldn't really happen. But if you have like different guns, like you don't need like the size 8s and stuff for like everything. So like if you have the repeaters, you can use those for like the lighter fighters and shit. If you have a couple of cannons, you can use those for like the medium or type of ships. You know, and it's kind of, you could kind of do that. If you did like full repeaters on everything and you had it fully manned, you probably could use like manual targeting for like instead of PDCs. But
You want to try and test the bottom gun and see where I need to put my aimer for the bottom gun?
there's pretty much shoot everywhere, just can't shoot in front of the ship. And
What about like, so say this cutlass in front of us. If I had it right like here, you don't think the bottom gunner could hit it?
Why I'm running to the bottom turret as soon as.
There's strut, so they actually made it really smart, right? They have struts in the windows on the cockpit.
Welcome to Robert Space
So
Industries. Enjoy
the repeaters can shoot like up there below the nose. So like you can shoot directly underneath the ship. It's just if there's like a fighter or something up there, like right, like a lot of the times when you're flying these, like the pilots will be pointed like trying to chase something, and they'll be above the ship just barely, and the bottom turret can't hit anything. But like if you rotate it sideways or something, then like both turrets could like hit them on the side. Because like this, it can shoot like. Not super high on the back turret, but it can go pretty high. The cannons can anyway. But the repeaters can't. you have like a light fighter or something on your ass, the back turret is like kind of shit for destroying the light fighters.
I had time to test this thing out.
That's where this thing gets really bad weakness. That right there. It's kind of a weird angle because like these big turrets, they don't rotate super fast, so like some of the smaller fighters can outrun your rotation, but then also they can like, if they go down low, you can't do jack shit with these big guns. That bottom front turret, it can shoot pretty much anywhere, and then that top one on top of the cab can shoot really fucking good too. But you have to have remote turret gunners for that.
Idris heading to deep space. Picture is clear.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Can't use the remote turrets.
Looks like swapping the guns on Hammerhead doesn't really work.
Are we moving? Or
Damn
is
it.
that? Oh, we're moving, yeah.
Restricted area. Oh shit, the gunners woke up. Nice. Alexis, what's your destination? Microtech?
Deep space.
Deep space. Okay.
Basically between destinations, so I can't get interdicted or attacked. I don't want a repeat of getting boarded like yesterday.
It was not your fault.
I feel like yellow might have disconnected. And I'm stuck on this.
May not be my fault, but I did not like that.
Hey, Marlax, my power just went out, bro. Yeah, I got people coming to work on it. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you later.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, sorry, dude.
No biggie.
All right, later.
Hey.
See if I can karate chop this dude out of a chair.
You could grab these C2 and M2. They have a lot of cargo if you want to do that. It's gonna be really easy. I can fly you there if you want.
Product Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
still have a crime stat, Marlax?
No, I'm good. I'm just stuck in this Perseus. I don't think there's any way I can get out of here. Probably have to log and then fly all the way back to Grimhex and then reload the ship and then go all the way to Nyx. Might not be able to farm my armor today.
What I'm hearing is that a lot of the folks are heading to Nyx.
I mean, I don't know how many are going over there.
Nice.
Just wait around for a few minutes and I'll respawn somewhere.
Oh my god, they're wrecking it. Dude,
What's up?
get the fuck out of my way. Check out my stream. The fucking NPCs are crazy. With the breaknecks. They're just insane. But I have this NPC, he decided to walk in front of me. That's what I'm complaining about. They're just killing them. Now everyone's gonna focus him. Easy.